Welcome to Latte, where I spill the tea about what's been going on in my life in New York City. We're starting off strong with my very first sublet horror story. Put some fillers out on my Instagram stories about, hey, does anybody know anybody subletting? Someone sent me this profile of this girl that actually was on The Bachelor and soon to go on Bachelor in Paradise. So I was like, this is perfect, a public figure, she's not gonna screw me over. She tells me the price of rent, and honestly it was out of my budget, so I was like, okay, I'll think about it. She reaches out to me about a week or two later, and she's like, hey girl, I can actually lower the rent. I'm just really looking for someone to fill the spot. And I said, okay, Slay, this is a sign from God. I should move to New York City. We're chatting on the phone. She's talking about how she's gonna find the love of her life, and I'm like, Slay, find that man's baby. And I'm like, what happens if you don't though? And she's like, no problem, I'm gonna stay at a friend's place. Slay, I'll take the sublet. I arrive at the apartment on the 5th. I get a text from homegirl on the 8th. And I go, oh no, I know she's voted off. She texts me, hey, can I come by and put my stuff at the apartment? And I'm gonna stay at a friend's place. I said, no problem, I'm gonna be out of town. I'll get back on Sunday. Then she hits me with a text and is like, hey, can I just give you back the rent and you go stay somewhere else? And I'm like, girl, I don't got no place to stay. So like, I would rather just pay you for the full month and stay at that place. She goes, we'll have to talk when you get back. And I texted her immediately and was like, I'm gonna be honest. This is worrisome and I feel like you're about to kick me out. No response back. Panic starts to enter my mind. I reach out again and I'm like, hey, I'm not feeling well. Are you cool with meeting up on Monday? Doesn't even respond to that, but she says, what time are you getting back? I tell her and again, she doesn't respond. So in my mind, I'm like panicking. Oh, what am I gonna say at this coffee meeting we have on Monday? I get to the apartment. I see trash outside. I hear the TV on. I open the door and homegirl is under a blanket eating chips, watching TV. In my mind, I'm like, what are you doing here? Because when you're subletting from someone, the person leasing it out to you isn't supposed to be there. So I said these exact words. Tired and upset. What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. And she proceeds to say, well, this is my place. I know, but I'm subletting from you. I'm paying to be here and you're not supposed to be here. She pretty much tells me that either I can stay there and live with her, she can refund me, or I can stay at her friend's place. And I'm like, no, I don't want either of those options. Like, please leave. Please stay at your friend's place like you were going to. And she said, yeah, I said that to be nice, but I actually didn't want to do that. She said, I thought you would know that. I said, how am I supposed to know that if you said you'd stay at a friend's place, you didn't mean it and you weren't gonna honor it? After many minutes of the gaslighting, I kind of just gave up. At this point, I didn't know anybody in New York City and I was kind of a pushover because I didn't want to have a hostile living situation. But I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna try it. We're gonna try to live together. We're gonna see what happens here. First day in, I realized that we were very different people. I can't be in this environment and I'm gonna need to leave. So by the grace of God, I put on my story, hey, I'm looking for a place last second. Someone offers me their place and I take it. And again, this girl said that she was gonna refund me all the money back. So I'm like, okay, at least I get the money back, you know? Guess who didn't get the money back? Me, pick me. Yeah, so long story short, make sure you have a contract and make sure the person honors it.